Welcome back to Smart Fellas, episode 4. Hope everyone's having a great, splendid day. I'm not gonna lie, it's mad hot out here. I was out there just a
Oh
while
yeah.
ago and I'm dying, bro.
I
So,
mean, you can see my background. I decided to leave my window open and look at that. It's like
oh
it's like
nah,
they like yeah, it's like they dropped a bomb on me. Holy shit. You can't even see anything out that
Lee.
window.
So,
Can still see my beautiful pictures in the back though. So there's that. At least there's that bonus.
hope everyone's drinking water. Definitely staying hydrated. Please be hydrated out there. It's crazy. Um, yeah, hope everyone's doing fun. Uh,
Yeah.
How, how's it been, Miguel? How's it been going over there with you?
Well, I've been working hard on this Smart Fellas video, but run into a couple of hiccups. Pretty excited for this video. It should be like, I don't know. We're recording this on a Thursday, but I think the video should be done by tomorrow, editing wise. I don't know when we decide to upload it, but I don't know. I'm excited for this video. I think the video's a good idea. Got a good plan. Hopefully, you can get a good thumbnail cooking. There's no clickbait. And it's just an hour of fun. It's just been rough to get this my damn Premiere Pro just didn't want to work on this project. I had to make a whole new one, redo half of it, and then it's been complicated. But we move. We move. That's the life. Anyways, Curtis, I see that Invincible poster is now visible.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Had to show it out just a bit. People were confused. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell is that behind you? Like Invincible. Couldn't really show it last time. Last time I was rage baiting, so my camera was kind of like not at where it was supposed to be. But it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. It's fair though. Who's your favorite Invincible character?
well,
I feel like okay. I feel like can I guess which one you're gonna say? I think there's two you're gonna say.
all right,
One
go
of
ahead.
them,
Yes.
just because I feel like Titan is just one of your favorites.
Why is Titan my
I don't
favorite?
know. You give that vibe. And the second one would be Cecil. I think you're a Cecil or Titan fanboy.
Um, Nah, not really. Not Cecil. I don't know. Those Cecil versus Invincible
Cecil,
debates is going kind of crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Nah.
need you, Cecil.
Nah.
Cecil. Yeah, are you sure it's not Cecil?
Nah, it's not Cecil.
You sure?
Nah, it's not
Mm.
Cecil.
All right, bet. All right, okay. I guess
I'm gonna go with
you're
the
you're,
goat.
you're a big.
I'm gonna go with the fallen goat Rexplode. Yeah,
My God, the goat will explode. Glorious
gotta
King.
go with Rexplode, man.
Spoilers. I mean, if at this point, the internet has been riddled with memes about him dying. So if you didn't know that, then I don't know how. I almost got it spoiled. I had to watch the episode on the day it came out. Otherwise, I would have gotten it spoiled. It's
Mm.
actually insane. But yeah, Invincible definitely a show to watch. Anyways, moving on to some world news. Now this is Curtis. I know you're not a big soccer fan, but
Oh
for
man.
those of you who are, UEFA Champions League, the biggest club tournament. I don't care about the Club World Cup. Club tournament in Europe had its final on Saturday, where the Paris Saint-Germain team,
Mm.
PSG, won for the first time the Champions League trophy after spending gazillions of oil money on players and teams. Uh, and they thrashed the Italian side Inter Milan 5-0, the largest ever recorded Champions League final of all time.
Lee.
Now obviously, you have your experience with the New York Knicks, and the fact that they made it to a semifinal already almost destroyed the city of New York.
Almost.
I don't know if you know, but PSG making the final and winning the final in their first ever European trophy has completely, like, I don't know. Paris looks like it's been nuked. They had to have like players, bro. The players, bro. They were interviewing players after the game, right? And this
Mm.
one French player comes out, he's like, in Paris tonight, please, let's be peaceful. No violence, no riots, no anything. Nobody listened to the player. It's been Paris has definitely seen some better days, but you know what? Congratulations to PSG. They definitely deserved the win. If anything, I mean, winning 5-0 is not for everyone in the Champions League final. So, literally the first team to do that. And they had my Portuguese boys on there, so
All
it's
right.
it's a win-win. Yeah.
Let me ask
Curtis,
you
how's
something.
it been now that the Knicks have lost? How's New York going?
You know, like I figured. Oh, like I figured. New York's kind of like the same, man. Like I mean, like, hey, last year this happened, we lost. People just kind of just went back. I mean, there was a lot of media videos of people crying, just like, damn, we lost. We didn't make it. We were so close. There was a lot of crying fans out there, and I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is.
I mean, New York was lucky to make it that far, anyways.
Yeah.
Crazy to knock out the winners
You know
from
what though?
last year.
You know what? I'm
That's a little
glad.
crazy.
I'm glad we ain't win because I'm telling you, Statue of Liberty overboard. It wouldn't be good for us. It wouldn't be good. It would have been cooked. Would have been cooked.
Yeah.
Actually, now I think about that. If that's the case, when's no wait no wait no. This is about Paris. So when is the last time they won?
Yeah, so Paris, the Paris team has never won
Oh,
the Champions League ever.
so this is the first
ever. It's the
time.
second time they make the final, but last time they lost. So this is the first time they've actually won. Like Paris, the other French team, there's another French team that has won, but apparently there was a bunch of and, that title isn't technically theirs anymore because they got stripped away because of all the corruption that was proven and stuff. So shout out Marseille, but
Mm.
but yeah, this is the first title PSG has ever won.
So Paris was
Some people
just.
got mixed feelings about it because it's like it's one of those teams that is just funded by these like these people with like crazy amount of Saudi money from all the oil that they sell to everyone. So they've been spending billions and billions and billions on these players. So some people are against that, but who cares? Let's be real. I just want to see good people play. I want to see good final tournaments, good games. I want my team to start clutching, locking in, bruh. What the fuck is happening? My team has been stinking for the past 5 years. Whatever though. We haven't won. We haven't won. We haven't won a European trophy. 60s. We're the second team to make the most finals and lose the
Oh
most
nah.
finals. The only team that beats us is Juve. Bruh, we've made 7 Champions League finals and lost 5 of them. How is this possible, bruh? How have we
That's
lost
kind of
5?
crazy. That's kind of
We've won
crazy.
2 and lost 5, bruh.
It's definitely kind of crazy.
And we made 2 Europa League finals and lost both of them too. What's happening? God damn.
Gotta step
Sorry,
your game up.
Okay. Honestly, they need me in there. On God. Honestly, bro, just get the fans on the field, bro. They would do 10 times better than half these players. But it's whatever. Hopefully, we don't tell anyone this summer. Anyway, that's too much footy talk for Curtis. He's already bummed out.
Hey, that's not true. It's so funny because I just came back from one of my sports specialist trainings, and they want me to start coaching soccer for the kids on week 2 of
Hell
summer
no.
camp.
Well, GG.
Yeah, you don't even got us.
Get ready.
You
Get
don't
ready to
have
be just like my team and lose every final that you ever make. It's gonna be so good.
Yo, Yo, that's crazy. Doesn't even have a smudge of faith. He said, "Oh hell no, you're cooked."
It's done, bro. It's done, bro. I seen you playing goal.
Oh.
It's over. It's over. I've seen you kick a ball. It's over.
Oh no!
No, what you got to do is you gotta look up these Ronaldo 2008 highlights and just have the kids watch that for an hour and then have them try and replicate it.
What if they can't in 2 weeks?
If they can't, then you're a failure. Then they're failures, bro. That's all you need. That's you got them one motivational video, the Ronaldo 2008 highlights, and that's all you need. That's what got me through my career. Obviously, career's not doing too hot. 21 and stuck in my bedroom, doing a podcast with my friend Curtis. Not out playing for the big teams, but that's how the careers start.
You'll get there.
Remember, Project Ronaldo. Yeah, Project Ronaldo. That's what you gotta do.
It all takes time. It takes time and patience, and apparently a lot of Ronaldo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Apparently,
so you make it through.
How is Ronaldo doing?
Ronaldo's doing great.
All right.
Yesterday he scored a goal for Portugal to beat Germany and put us in the Nations League final.
Ooh.
Now, yes, it's kind of like a knockoff Euro. So like in terms of like how good like the tournament is, the World Cup is the best one, right? And then you have like your Euros and your Copa Americas, and then they have like a third kind of tier, which is more of like a smaller tournament, which is Nations League, where your best teams compete for. There's only like one team that makes it through to the next round, and it's a smaller tournament, but it's we won the first ever edition of it back in like 2019, so looking forward to the final. But yeah, Ronaldo scored. Portugal was I don't know what our coach was smoking, but what was going on with the
must
with
have
the
been
tactics
something
there.
good.
Well, okay, like listen. So these, about PSG, right? They just won 5-0. You would assume that most of the players on that team should be players that should be starting, right?
Okay.
Now, arguably the best midfielder in the world right now, who plays for PSG, played all 90 minutes of the 5-0 win and was really important in that win. Portuguese coach is like, you know what? Nah, he's starting on the bench.
What? The bench is crazy.
The
bench is crazy.
Even Curtis knows this is
The bench
crazy.
is crazy. Nah, that's definitely insane.
It's even crazier because there's 4 Portuguese players that play for PSG. One of them is on the bench, but 3 of them are starters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't start the midfielder, who's arguably the best midfielder in the world, and the other midfielder that is also really good and midfield, and they play really well together in the midfield. He plays him as a defender. He puts him at right back. What is happening? What is this? And you know what's even worse? Portugal starts losing, right? We go 1-0 down. It's a debatable goal, whether you believe he's offside or he obstructs play. It doesn't matter. That's technicalities. This guy, instead of, putting both of these players in their proper positions, no, he subs out the right back for another right back, and then he puts in the midfielder. So instead of, using the fact that they both play together in the midfield and putting them both in the midfield after winning, the hardest European tournament to win, he's like, nah.
Bruh.
I don't know what he was cooking.
Bruh.
We had a nasty goal that went in. I'm sure if you see a clip of it online, you'll go crazy. That was a nasty first goal by Chic Conceição, whose father scored a hat-trick 25 years ago against Germany too. But anyways, too much lore. Yeah, Portugal ended up winning. Ronaldo ended up scoring, and our coach was smoking. But somehow we ended up winning that game.
That's a good newsletter right there. That's a great newsletter. Oh no!
Every time, bro. Portugal either blessed with good players or blessed with good coaches, no in between. And so far, it's been good players and terrible coaches, bro. We kept the same coach for like 15 years, bro. He was awful. I mean, granted, we did win. We won the Euros, but that was a fluke. We should not have won that. We should not have won that.
Nah.
Oh my God. And the only reason we won in 2019 this Nations League is because, one, we played the Netherlands, not Germany or France or anything.
Netherlands.
Like that. We played the Netherlands.
I mean.
And Ronaldo was cooking. This guy scores a hat trick in the semifinals. What is happening? So yeah, the only reason I don't know, bro, this administration, bro, the football administration of Portugal, bro, needs needs some locking in to do because what is happening with this coach? Bro? Has the best players in the world and puts him on the bench. That's insane. I can't with that. But enough of my soccer rant. Let's move on. You know what, Curtis? Recently, I don't know if you've seen, there's been a lot of Star Wars stuff out, mainly because of Andor. I don't know if you've seen Andor. Have you seen Andor?
I heard about Andor. Haven't got to see it.
Well, Andor is excellent. You should definitely watch it. It's one of the best things that I've ever seen. But have you played I don't know, it's not a little game, but a game that came out back in like 2017 or 18 or whatever called Battlefront 2?
Ah, man.
Now, obviously, I'm a huge fan of that game. For those of you who have followed my YouTube channel or, were following back when I used to post videos on the YouTube channel. Battlefront 2 was kind of like my most popular game that not made my channel, but it was like I used to record clips with my friend and all that, and it just so happens that the videos that were the most popular on my channel and still are, I think it's the ones with the most views, are the Battlefront 2 videos, and the clips that I posted on TikTok regarding those videos, the Battlefront 2 videos, were also the most popular videos. So obviously this was later though, because Battlefront 2 had this huge issue at the start where you basically had to pay for everything. Oh my god, EA and their critics, bro. You have to either play 40 hours or like pay $80 to play as Darth Vader. Half of the characters were locked. You had to unlock them via crates or through playing time, and
No, that was a lot. It's definitely
honestly,
a
it was
lot.
whatever. And then after the game completely bombed, and then the EU decided, you know what, this got to stop. So they just ruined the loot box crate system of the game. They basically said, yeah, this is illegal. You're not allowed to do it anymore. So basically, they kind of changed the game and just made it so you could play as anything, and you could upgrade, and the more you played, the more credits you'd earn and get some cool skins and stuff, and you could upgrade your cards and stuff like that. I don't know. Towards the end, around 2019, even during COVID, Battlefront 2 was such a good game to play, and then they released the final update for it, and everyone was sad. Anyways, recently with the new Andor release, the Star Wars hype is back, and everywhere on the internet, it doesn't matter what EA is doing or what DICE is doing or any company or anything related to Star Wars, anything Disney related, on the comments, I've just seen an absolute insane amount of comments that are like, Battlefront 3 when? Release Battlefront 3. Release Battlefront 3. Hashtag Battlefront 3. So people are going crazy over Battlefront 3. Battlefront 2 recently just became out of nowhere. It just spiked in players. I think it reached the most players it ever has.
There's a Battlefront 3?
There isn't. It's a Battlefront 2, bro.
I'm about to say, I thought you said 3. I mean...
Oh, no, I meant 2.
Alright, now because as they're reflecting, I'm thinking about Battlefront 2, all those days I played, and people were just scared of Darth Vader. Just running away down the halls. Especially now, those voice chat times are crazy. You're just minding your business, just trying to be a just trying to be a Jedi, and you just hear it's Vader, and you see someone being thrown down the hall, and you just cowering.
My favorite voice chat was I used to play a lot of Heroes. Galactic Assault, right? And then there's some maps where it's even funnier, where there's some maps where you can knock people off the map, and there's these specific areas of the map where if you touch it, you just die instantly. Oh my god, bro. Hearing the perfectly cut screams to someone getting thrown in the void and not be able to do anything to get back up. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, no.
That's the pinnacle of gaming right there. I genuinely think, you know how much money they would make from Battlefront 3? Dude, people absolutely love Star Wars. It's like one of the biggest IPs in the world.
Fire.
I'm not gonna talk about the sequels. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
talk about the
All
sequels.
right.
But yes, somehow Battlefront 2 returned is all I'm gonna say, and I think it's a good ending. Good ending. We need Battlefront 3 though. Let me get some more characters in here, some more maps, maybe some more like types of games, some more game modes. You know what I mean?
What characters would you add if you had the chance?
Probably like I don't know, like Ahsoka probably is a big one.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's probably a big one. Yeah, I mean, why not? She's the biggest character in the Clone Wars. She's got her own TV show now. Imagine the Mandalorian. You wouldn't want the Mandalorian in there?
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. You're
Maybe
right.
Dark Saber or something.
You're
I
right.
don't know.
Nah, you're
maybe,
right.
Maybe Baby Yoda. Good old Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. You just hold out his hand and you'd instantly die. Who knows? Yeah, but even like, I don't know. Bruh, I need me some more Roger Rogers, some more of the Separatists. They're pretty funny. Maybe give the goat Asajj Ventress or what's the name of Maul's brother? I forgot. Savage Press. Oh my god, imagine him. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they have so many opportunities, so many characters they could add that people genuinely love. Like, even adding Andor or adding the Cyril guy from Andor, or anything like that. And, I mean, it would cook it. They would make fucking millions, but they're just frauds, so they don't.
You definitely
I don't know,
can.
would you play Battlefront 3?
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm there for all the shenanigans. I mean, I love Star Wars. I mean, my dad loves Star Wars. He kind of got me into watching Star Wars movies when I was like younger. It's like he would watch mad at them like throughout the night, and I'd just
What's
probably
your
be
favorite
there.
Star Wars movie? This is how I know what kind of person you are. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? There's only 3 incorrect answers.
There's 3 incorrect answers.
Yeah,
I'm scared. Nah, I'm scared. I feel like I'll be judged. Now
There's a lot of pressure on you.
Because now I gotta let me see.
Okay, so the Star Wars movies are
No.
Episode 1.
Let me see. The Empire Strikes Back.
That's the 5th one.
That's the 5th one. I mean, I would say Return of the Jedi. Yes, no.
Okay, that's a fine pick. You know what?
Return of the Jedi.
Fine pick.
And The Force Awakens.
Okay.
Wait, take it back. Fine. Revenge of the Sith.
You can like it. You can. Revenge of the Sith is way better, but you could like The Force Awakens if you want. It's not terrible. I think it definitely could have been. It's just a New Hope with slightly different characters, but it's the same story. I mean, if you really look close at it, it's the exact same story, just slightly different characters in different positions in that story. But A New Hope, it's basically just a rehashed New Hope, so it's not that bad. The wrong answers would have been, especially Episode 9 has to be the wrongest answer of all time. For starters, number 1, somehow Palpatine returns. Number 2, they fly now? Are you serious? They've been flying for years. What are you talking about?
Now they can fly.
Number 3, the spy? Are you serious?
Oh, right.
This guy, 2 films ago, decimated an entire galaxy, and now he's being welcomed as the spy? And then Poe Dameron has the balls to say, I knew it, as if he wasn't chasing him down for the last 2 movies? Get out, bro. That genuinely terrible movie. The only thing good about that movie is Babu Frick, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Babu Frick is the little dude, like this tall, who's fixing like I don't even know. He's fixing something, but he's goated. That's about it. The only good part about that movie.
Damn.
Episode 8 is a wrong answer. Let's be real. That movie completely destroys canon. The fight scenes are awful, and they're so. I don't think they're poorly choreographed. They're just so unbelievable. Because if you really watch it closely, these people like they just be. You know, like when you're supposed to fight people, sword's supposed to hit sword, and you're supposed to have impacts.
Yeah.
There's no impacts that happen in that fight scene. Also, Snoke is like, yeah, I can sense everything in the Force, but then doesn't sense the lightsaber twist towards him, so he gets stabbed. What is going on there? All right, there's also, dude, the way they wrote Luke makes no sense for the character that it is. So, a lot of people have complaints about that. Individually, I get the movie's very visually appealing. The movie looks good. The story is terrible. I also think out of the sequel, saying episode 1 or 2 as your favorite, you have to be like, it's definitely a big nostalgia factor, because as much as I love those movies, they're not excellent. There's no way those are your favorite. The best movies are episode 3, 4, 5 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and Rogue One. Those are the real ones that are acceptable for favorite movie.
All right.
Enough of my Star Wars rant. Enough of another rant and 2 rants in one episode. What's happening? Bringing out the worst in me, Curtis.
Oh man, my bad.
Had to say episode 7. Had to say The Force Awakens, bro. I had to say it. Couldn't have thought twice before it.
Hey man,
what are your opinions on Jar Jar Binks? Because I've heard that people either love him or hate him.
you said Jar Jar Banks.
Yeah. The Jamaican in Star Wars.
I mean, it's all right.
Misa Jar Jar Binks? You don't like Misa Jar Jar Binks?
He's fine. He's fine. Nothing wrong with the Jamaican man doing his thing. He's fine.
Yeah. You know what? Shout out George Lucas for making such a goated character. Honestly, what a legend. So yeah, so you're a Jar Jar Binks lover then. 'Cause you either love him or you hate him. You don't. If you don't hate him, you love him.
Do you love him?
I love Jar Jar Binks.
All right. Got it.
You don't?
No, I do. Respect.
Yeah. All right. Jar Jar Binks lover. Jar Jar Binks lover.
All right. Well, enough Star Wars talk. Let's talk about the youth.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, man.
Oh no.
I don't know.
I don't know where this is going.
I'm just saying, man. As someone who works for the DOE, man. The youth is crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Literally just happened yesterday. Nah. Listen, cooked beyond cooked. Literally look. Yesterday. One of my shifts, I went to this school in Brooklyn, all the way in Canarsie. You don't know, that's fine. You may know. You better know. In Canarsie, all the way near there. And it was these 5th graders I was watching, and I was trying to coach some basketball. One of these kids...
Pause. I'm going to let you rephrase, I was watching those 5th graders. Okay, I'll let you rephrase that. I'll let you rephrase it. I'll give you the opportunity to change what you mean.
I gotta delete this. All right, I was coaching.
There we go.
These. Oh my god. All right, I hate it here so much, bro. All right,
setting up the apology video POV already.
Oh my god. All right, I was coaching these 5th graders. All right, coaching. One of these 5th graders, they came to me, and they were just like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "You can call me Coach C." You know, no one likes to say the full name of other people, so I just said, Coach C. You can't get that wrong. He's like, "Cool." So, as we're having the conversation, and I'm doing our dribbling drills, our shooting drills, he's like, "I never told you my name yet." I'm like, "Well, what's your name?" He's like, "Over here they call me Uncle Diddy," and I'm just like, "Sir, why, sir?" I'm like, "What? Why would you want to?
Diddy?
Why would you want to be called that?" He's like, "Well,
He's like, no
You
way you're gonna
see,
pull the party quote.
he's
No
like,
way you're gonna
listen.
pull the party.
He's like, listen. I don't believe what he did was wrong.
That's insane. All right. Well,
And a
at least
matter of
he's
fact,
trying.
he's not even really in jail. I'm the real Diddy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What exactly are you talking about? I left him alone for a second. Not gonna lie, left him alone for a second. I went to go coach the next group of kids. I have one kid run to me, and and they're just like, Coach C, Coach C. I'm like, what? What do you need? It's Diddy. He won't leave us alone. He keeps running around. I'm like, all right. So I go over there. Obviously, they're just joking. So I'm just trying to just go over there and just manage. And he's on the floor, and then he's hurt. I'm like, you good? He's like, nah, I tripped. I'm like, what were you doing? He was like, I was chasing people, and then I tripped over my baby oil. I'm just like, bro.
All right.
I'm just like,
Frank,
this. I don't know what it is with these kids now, but they're cooked.
But too much internet, bro. Get them
Too
off
much.
the internet. Oh, God.
You see, I think that's the
They do-
problem. Social media is just like destroying them, but destroying them worse than I guess how it destroyed us. I don't know. It's bad.
I don't know. I mean, this could you could definitely make a comment for the brain rot that's been on the internet. I mean, there's some videos out there that you're just genuinely like, what is actually happening? Like, people
No.
actually sit down and watch this.
Like I have,
Like it's
I have kindergartners that sing "Skibbity Toilet." I don't even know why they know that. 5 and 6-year-olds are singing the "Skibbity Toilet" song. Like, I don't understand
rough.
where these
That's rough.
these from.
How? Oh, when I was 5 years old, dude, I was trying to taste glue. That's what I was doing. When I was 5 years old. I didn't even know any of the names of the songs or anything. I was.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't know.
Kids.
Maybe figuring out how to build Legos is what I was doing.
It's
Like,
kids.
well, back when Legos didn't cost an arm and a leg, but yeah, you know me, building my tiny little Legos and be like, oh my God, I have a Lego story. So I used to move a lot, and when you move a lot, it's really annoying with Legos because they break, and when you're moving, they're big and they're bulky, and if there's one like tiny ass like little hiccup on the road, that Lego gets completely destroyed, right? So I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna build the Legos this time. I'm gonna smush all my Legos into one big bin,
All right,
and then just create my own Lego city.
all right. How did I go?
I got, there was zero building, no building. I didn't even have a road.
Oh my gosh.
I made a sign to one of the shops, and then I called it quits. My creativity was peaked at that moment. No, but I also got yelled at by my parents because they were very mad. They were like, Legos were very expensive. You got to build them. And I'm like, damn. I can't
Gotta
even be
build
creative
them.
anymore.
Can't
Yeah,
this
but
be?
I've always been a huge Lego fan. The Darth Vader over there is built out of the Bionicle Lego pieces, I guess. They're technically Legos. I got more Legos in the in one of these rooms in the house. I got more Legos upstairs. I mean, I'm sure. Oh wait, I don't know if previous backgrounds have shown my Legos, but yeah, big Lego fan over here. But that's what I was doing when I was like 5 or 6. And then my first ever YouTube video that I watched, I think I was like 8 years old or 9 years old or something like that. And I watched. It was this Brazilian fella who was talking about how to survive your first night in Minecraft.
All right.
And I was like, holy, that's the first ever video I watched. This Brazilian Don talking about first night in Minecraft. Do you remember what your first YouTube video was that you watched?
A Dash EXP skid.
Okay. All right, man. Honestly, he's gotta be like top 10 funniest people.
Gotta
Just
be,
'cause-
man.
Dude, I don't understand how he gets in this situation where everything is just perfectly timed every single time. Like he will just like he'll just be like, haha, you thought you got me, and then immediately like die. This Super Mario, like his Super Mario and Mario Maker clips. Oh my god, bro. Or the Mario Kart beef this guy has with
Donkey Kong? Oh my gosh, bro.
Dude, this guy, like, he has to be like top 3 unluckiest players of all time for this to happen to him as he's talking shit. How is he not understood now that if he talks shit, he dies immediately?
Just cooked. Just cooked. Literally just cooked, bro.
I think it's so funny that there's a recent, because obviously the Switch 2 came out, and they were promoting the trailer for the Mario Kart, the new Mario Kart. And within the Mario Kart, there's one section, like one scene within the trailer where the Yoshi's getting cooked by the Donkey Kong. And all the comments are like, this has to be on purpose. There's no way. They be rage baiting him in the trailers. It's not even the full game out yet, and they're already rage baiting him. Yeah, that's a valid first watch. Not gonna lie. I think my brother's first video ever watch was a Dan TDM video. I might be wrong, but yeah.
All right.
Skibbity Toilet didn't exist back then.
It does not.
Long ass videos on how to survive Minecraft and Dashi raging at fucking Super Mario Bros. That's the only 2 options.
Terrible. Nah. Whoa. Before we wrap up, because I'm hot as hell.
Honestly, bro.
Let's.
Steaming. Look at the light still hasn't decreased.
Nah, that light, bro. That light's not going down the next maybe 3 more hours. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna just be beaming for a bit.
You know, I might have to close it.
Even if you close it, it's gonna be some sprinkles of light just appearing, like mine's. Anyway,
what is going? Yeah.
Don't worry about that. You know what? Don't even look at this now. My God. So, someone dropped us a question yesterday, and they asked us, this is a battle question. Who would win? So, in a fight, you either have Optimus Prime in his prime, hilarious, or you have Fat Thor.
All right. Now, interesting matchup. I never thought I'd hear these 2 characters in the same sentence. Not gonna lie. But let's get some things out of the way. Thor is a literal god. I don't care how many Linkin Park edits of or outro motivational speeches Optimus Prime is giving in his prime.
Bro is a god.
Thor is a literal god. I don't give a fuck how fat he is. That's probably like the only way he wins this battle is if he motivates Thor to not kill him. That's it. Which could happen. I mean, Autobots roll out. I mean, he's cooking with his motivational speeches at the end. Michael Bay knew what he was doing. But let's be real. It's not even a competition.
The god.
Thor is a literal fucking god. Like, what is he gonna do against Thunder, bruh? Mjolnir comes at him. What is he gonna do? Dodge? He's too fucking big.
He can try. He can try.
Is he gonna turn into a semi? Like, what? Like, what's that gonna do? Thor has literally fucking crashed into one before and been completely fine. Honestly. Yeah.
Well, that's a quick answer. Optimus Prime is getting smoked by Thor. I don't know.
What do you think, Curtis? You think it's close?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it depends on what Thor. I don't know if he's talking about like the Thor from God of War, that Fat Thor, or we're talking about the Thor.
I'm thinking about that.
Yeah, or we're talking about like Avengers Thor, like when Thor was depressed and he was full of cheese whiz. Like we're talking about that Thor.
I was thinking of Cheese Whiz Thor.
No,
that's what I was thinking.
I was thinking about the other Thor.
I mean, I guess you bring up a good point. The God of War Thor definitely is. I think
it's gonna wear. He's gonna turn him into a house. I'm telling you, he's gonna turn Optimus Prime into a house. That Thor is a menace.
That's true.
Now, Cheese Whiz Thor.
Thor is cooking. I think either Thor is defeating him though. I think one might be closer than the other, but at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter because both of them are getting cooked.
Now, what if You know, in the movie, Thor, when he was depressed, he was playing video games. What if Optimus Prime challenges into a Fortnite 1v1? You know.
You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how good Optimus Prime is at video games. I don't even know. Like, do you reckon he's a console player or a PC player? I don't even know. I feel
mean,
like
technically,
Optimus Prime would be the kind of dude to play on the Switch.
I mean, he is technically AI, maybe, maybe.
Yeah, but
Just saying,
but
maybe.
I feel like if Optimus Prime is to get any console, it would be a Switch.
Buy a
Does that make
Switch.
sense? I feel like Thor would be more of like an Xbox kind of guy. But Optimus Prime, he would be in line to buy the new Switch too. I reckon.
He would.
Reckon he would. He's just a fan of the exclusives, you know. No, but genuinely, honestly, Fortnite 1v1 it could go either way. You know what I mean? I think Thor definitely has the upper hand in experience, but you know he could just rage bait. He could
would.
rage bait and lose.
And then just kill him.
So like, I mean, we've seen this happen. Like we've seen Thor get completely rage baited, and it works on him. So you could absolutely beat him in that way. But let's be real. If he's playing on the Switch, that FPS is going to be garbage. I don't
Cooked.
care if it's a Switch 1 or 2.
It's gonna be
There's
cooked.
no shot Fortnite's going to run well on that. So yeah, he might. His lag spikes might cook him. But who knows? Sometimes the lag spikes actually help because they make you invincible for like 5 seconds because you're lagging. So
If you
the
mastered
game
it,
doesn't actually register where you are. Yeah, I think this is the closest the battle will ever get.
oh, that's your answer.
There you go. Thank you for asking such an important question.
Or
Appreciate those questions.
anyone else? If you ever have any questions or any comments or anything you want us to ask or talk about, throw it in the comments or join the Discord if you haven't. Throw in Discord. But nice talking to you all again. It's episode 4. And like, share, subscribe our channel, look at our content.
Sure.
Just had a recent video come out with our amazing chip tier list. Get you some crunchy boy. So if you want to look at that, definitely give that a look too.
Slander. Curtis already got slandered in one of the comments. Where it's
It hasn't even been
I saw
like
that comment, by the way, because
hasn't
that
even
was
been
one of
like
the
a week.
comments, 'cause I don't know if anyone knows, but the way YouTube Studio works is sometimes it just shows, because I go in there sometimes to see how's the video doing, how the views doing, how's the comments, are people engaging with the video. And this was one of the comments that it didn't reply, and when you reply to comments, usually it'll hide it in YouTube Studio unless you purposely click to show them all. This one wasn't hidden, so I saw this comment. It's like, Curtis, terrible take, and I'm like, oh my god, damn, let bro have an opinion, jeez. It's all love. It's all love. They're just jealous. They're just
Oh my
jealous.
god.
But yeah, go watch that video. We got
Definitely.
some new videos and new series coming soon.
Oh yeah, definitely
And
stay
by
tuned.
Soon, I mean definitely soon when this comes out. I don't even know if the other video will be out before then, but yeah, stay tuned for those videos. It's gonna be hectic summer. Smart
Yes,
fellas
sir.
summer.
Smart fellas taking
Yes,
over,
sir. Amen.
kind of. But we got it. All right.
Taking over. I mean, what are we taking over? The notifications, bro.
Yeah, just a bit.
The YouTube Shorts. Maybe we'll become the new brain rot instead of Skibidi Toilet.
Maybe.
That's the move. That's
They'll
the
talk
move.
about us
Get
in
all the
school.
kids to talk about us,
Just the
bro.
smart well, hey. Oh, all right, guys. Stay smart.
Yeah. Stay felon.
See ya.